We're making a peach cobbler today, so since it's a small peach cobbler, I'm going with 6 peaches. So you aim for a stick of butter. I'm guesstimating a stick of butter. Now we got to figure out how to melt the stick of butter. Okay, a mixing bowl. It's flour, sugar, and milk.
So right now you're just going to make the cobbler.
The fortificada con polvo de hornear, so we don't need to get the baking powder, because you would put some baking powder in here too. But since it's in the flour, we don't need to. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our flour in. And just turn that off, that'll be fine. Okay. You just want equal parts flour and sugar, so we got this one, we got it as a 300 line. So, get your flour. Now with peach cobbler, we put cinnamon in it, in case that didn't get on there. And so now you just, now this is pure cream. But normally you'd be using milk.
How much?
You're just making, you know, a thick pancake batter. Now there's no eggs in this. It's just flour, sugar, and milk. A little pinch. That's right. Yeah, since it's peach. Now blackberry, I wouldn't use cinnamon, but peach or apple. Okay. Now you got your pan here. Normally I make a bigger cobbler than this, so we'll eat this in one sitting. Then you've melted your stick of butter, so you simply pour it in. So the whole bottom of your pan is covered with butter. And then in the middle of your butter, you pour your thick batter, and you see how the butter is doing. It's making a ring around the batter. Do you have a little scraper? Alright. You might want to get an overhead over here from the top of the... Now they say you don't even need to use sugar. You could be making a calzone. If you just leave the sugar out, you would just be doing this with, you know, just basically flour, milk. And if you're doing something, you know, Italian, you would have spices. You would have salt, pepper, oregano, that type of stuff instead of sugar and cinnamon. So you can do this, you know, for desserts or for, and then you just put in your fruit of choice right in the middle, you know. This is going to be another overstuffed. So the whole point of this is so all the fruit cooks out in the middle, and the flour and sugar just bubbles in over the top of it, and that ring of butter comes over around the very edge. And so now what I do is I like to really caramelize this. Is just do a ring of sugar all the way, and so this will make it really chewy and caramelized all between your teeth. And since this is peach, we're going to find that. Here. We're going to find that cinnamon and sprinkle it right around there, just making it almost like a cinnamon toast. You can imagine what your house is going to smell like in 10 minutes. And that's pretty much it. So there's your finished product. And I hope this doesn't boil over the top of the pan. Then you have your oven on, we'll call it 350, 370 Fahrenheit, or about 200 Celsius. And you pop that sucker in. And it should take about 40 minutes so it's all nice and golden brown on the top. And there you go. Look at that.
Wow.
That looks good.
Now, any little old lady in the county fair in Peoria, there you go.
Beautiful.
And that tastes better than it looks. Life is tough in the end times in the third world. This is how to survive the end times. And